I always tell people, don't judge me. It gets you nowhere in life. Like, judging anything about me, does that progress you in anything that you're doing in life? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So I try not to judge people, but I do have my opinions. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, people, we do dumb shit, man. We all do it. But sometimes when it comes to the rich, but I always say to myself, if I was worth about $500,000 or even $1 million, I'm pretty sure I'd purchase something that someone would deem to be stupid, right? Like, when you got so much money, you kind of feel like you could afford the world until you're broke. But we got rappers who bought some of the stupidest jewelry ever. Okay.
An iced out Florida license plate, a $500,000 box of crayons, and a literal diamond plated toilet. These are the stupidest pieces of jewelry ever bought by rappers, with 21 Savage creating a necklace to honor his own head. The 100-carat piece took 2 months to complete at a cost of $125,000 and was so over the top he retired from buying jewelry afterwards. Every time I meet someone who's very, very rich, like wealthy, I've never seen them with jewelry on, although Lil Pump apparently ignored the message, as he'd have his own face made out of diamonds less than a year later. At a cost of $360,000, Lil Pump's chain received comments such as, "Imagine the pain knowing the colossal waste of money this was, only made worse given others thought it didn't even look like him. I look more like Lil Pump than that chain, and looks like Gollum," although after showing the chain off in a GQ episode, Lil Pump flexed another piece of jewelry, although after showing the
This is Lil Pump. This boy, he has an 8-year-old body, bro. Not that I would know what an 8-year-old look like, because some of y'all be weird and shit, but bro, hit the gym!
Paying off in a GQ episode, Lil Pump flexed another piece of jewelry which was somehow even stupider. The chain reading Drug Addict was bought for $380,000, which when combined with
just the most tone deaf. I just reacted to a video about like youths overdosing on drugs and perks and shit. This nigga is probably the most tone deaf of all the rappers. You got a chain that says drug addict? That shit lowered the IQ of the room.
The chain reading Drug Addict was bought for $380,000, which when combined with his Esketit and Gucci Gang chains, meant Lil Pump spent over $1 million on jewelry items that are no longer relevant. However, this is nothing compared to how much Rick Ross spent to put his face on a necklace, given he'd purchased this atrocity for $1.5 million, or about 5 regional houses. For whatever reason, the chain also featured its own Rolls-Royce logo, although in case this wasn't dumb enough, Rick Ross then ordered a second chain of himself wearing the first chain, so Rick Ross could wear Rick Ross, who was wearing Rick Ross. The necklace might have been inspired by the game's equally funny Jesus piece wearing a Jesus piece, although in terms of Jesus pieces, they get much worse. For example, Lil Boosie's Christ the Redeemer pendant was bigger than an infant, weighing in at 10 pounds or 4.5 kilograms, which when combined with his equally crazy Holy Bible chain, not only made him look ridiculous, but likely also gave him back pain. It's therefore no surprise that after Boosie flexed the chains on Instagram, his audience stated, "Bible says don't worship false idols, this guy gets a Holy Bible gold chain, SMH this generation man, and this is whack on so many levels. Please hire a financial advisor today." Boosie claimed to have bought the chains because God had given him everything, although in terms of God honoring jewelry, Boosie's was only the start. Because at the 2010 BET Awards, Kanye West unexpectedly walked out with the biggest chain ever worn by a musician, honoring the Egyptian god Horus, which hung lower than his waist. The chain accompanied an equally crazy 24-carat 5-finger pyramid ring, with the 2 items costing a total of $300,000. Complex wrote about the piece in 2016, stating, "This shit is dumb, this chain is stupid, like 2 + 2 = 7, yet Lil Baby apparently thought this equation was normal, as he dropped thousands of—
I won't knock the rich of the rich for these stupid purchases. Like, Kanye don't ever have to worry about being broke, bro. But some of these other niggas, the Lil Pumps of the world, that's kind of crazy for you to get a chain that says drug addict, bro. Like, I don't have time to dive into just how ignorant that shit is to even want to condone or own. You want to own that, being a drug addict? You fucking lame. Like,
dollars on a Rolex and iced out chain for his son's 3rd birthday. This was followed by a further $100,000 worth of jewelry for his 7th birthday, which understandably attracted criticism. Instead of buying his son assets at a young age, he buys him liabilities. Great parenting. What does a 7-year-old need jewelry for? Let the kid grow up and play with toys. Rappers raising their kids to
I love people who raise their kids from a broke perspective try to shine their opinion on someone that got money, bro. If you got money, we're not all gonna raise our kids the same. That'd be like if you posted something of your child on the internet and little baby leaving a comment to how you should raise your son. Maybe you should get your son some jewelry, right? Like, I hate when people do that shit, bro. It's never that deep. Like, at least he's there. Huh? At least he's not only there, but he has the financial freedom to give his kids these pleasures. Like, we're not giving him his praise for being a good dad or being an active father. We're just gonna condemn him because how he spends his money on his kids. Come on, bro. This sheep-like mentality. Stay away from me. You know what I'm saying? Have your own opinions, folks.
Broke. Too much resources at too early of an age spoils the milk, giving little baby son's next choke. Too much resources at too early of an age spoils the milk, given little baby son's next chain might have been a $500,000 box of crayons. Sean Kingston bought the piece at the age of 17 and had to have his sister mail it across the country when the necklace needed repairs. However, Sean Kingston's $500,000 chain was stolen from the mail. The authorities were alerted about the missing bling when the ship package arrived at the jeweler's shop empty. Kingston's sister reportedly only insured the extravagant parcel for just $500, yet this might have been a good thing. The ugliest necklace ever. Whoever took it did the guy a favor, but this isn't the only ugly necklace that wound up getting stolen. After dropping $1 million on a chain reading Ice Age, Mike Jones went to bed and woke up to the piece missing.
I was sleeping in my house one day and I woke up and my homie stole it from me, you feel me?
Really?
Yeah.
And while you could argue that the chain wasn't ugly, his negligence made the story pretty damn stupid. $1 million worth of jewelry around his neck, and he fell asleep without first locking it into a safe. Genius, although there's nothing less genius than Ply's entire jewelry collection. After dropping his 4th studio album called Goon, Ply celebrated its release by ordering a diamond-encrusted Goon snapback, an iced-out Goon license plate, and so many Goon ski masks it's hard to even count them. However, his stupidest piece of jewelry might have been his iced out clothing iron, or his
My brothers and sisters, we gotta do better. Mainly my brothers. Come on, man.
ridiculously large gold Cuban chain, which weighed in at 15.5 pounds or 7 whole kilos. My IQ just dropped 20 points by watching this video alone. At least Ply's jewelry made for a funny story, as the background behind Lil Jon's awful Crunk Ain't Dead chain was nothing short of depressing. Lil Jon was so confident that the crunk genre of music wouldn't die, he blew $500,000 on the necklace back in 2007, in the process setting a Guinness World Record for the largest diamond pendant in the world. However, just a year after making the expensive claim that crunk wasn't dead, the genre died completely, leaving Lil Jon with a totally irrelevant chain. It's therefore no surprise people have said Lil Jon's 500k Crunk Ain't Dead chain really hasn't aged well, although there's an equally terrible necklace that caused even more damage. T-Pain's big ass chain. After first buying it hit right on Twitter, real? I told everybody I'm not playing no more. Anybody want to try outdo me, then we're going at it like next door neighbors. Believe that. 10 pounds, 197 carats. Very, very real. I don't know what fake feels like. Unlike almost—
I ain't gonna front. T-Pain actually had, like, not a documentary, but in one interview he spoke about going broke when he tried to make some type of expensive purchase, and his financial advisor at the time told him, listen, we ain't got no money left. And shit got real for T-Pain. I'll tell you that much. Now all these rappers are as rich as they look, bro. A lot of them sign horrible deals and gets the money up front, and then they do dumb shit like this because they think, come on, the money coming in, you a hot name, you a hot superstar, you making $100,000 just to show up. You feel like that shit gonna last forever. That's why you make dumbass purchases when you get yourself a big ass chain. That nigga went broke fast, but he bounced back. You know what I'm saying? The real always find a way to bounce back now.
Almost every other piece so far. T-Pain has since talked extensively about the chain, including the reason he initially bought it.
It was a dare. Some dude on the side of the stage before I went on stage said, I bet you won't get a chain. That says big ass chain.
How much it originally cost him.
How much?
Oh,
Not
400.
how.
400.
400,000?
Yeah.
And how much it's worth now.
What?
It's therefore no surprise T-Pain called the piece his biggest financial regret.
The dumbest shit.
How do you? Nah, bro. Come on, 400K. You felt comfortable signing off $400,000 for one just to put something around your neck? I just don't. It's never that deep, brother. It's never, and it's stupid ass called like big ass chain. Like, come on, 400. I didn't know it was that expensive, bro.
Things.
Yeah,
But this right here.
With the item being so ludicrous, most of the public thought it was fake.
I always thought it was fake.
I thought it was
Until
fake
you
too.
said
I
that.
ain't
on
gonna
the
lie.
news.
yeah.
I was like, nobody. You know why I always thought it was fake? 'Cause I was like, nobody would really buy that.
It should have been.
big ass
I was
I
thinking the same
wanted it
thing.
to
I was
be.
like,
It should have been fake.
In addition to the big ass chain, T-Pain spent a further $400,000 on a range of liquor bottle jewelry, which he then placed completely.
so what happened to those bottles? You still have those? You melted those down too?
I don't know where they are.
You don't know none of those?
Oh my god.
I lost them.
You lost them?
Yeah.
So $400,000 just gone in the wind.
Yeah.
Which was something that couldn't happen to Lil Wayne's teeth, but this is also what made them so damn stupid. You see, while most rappers go for a removable diamond grill, Lil Wayne spent $150,000 to have diamonds glued onto his actual teeth,
See, these don't come out like the
But
other
are they all
girls.
diamonds? Oh,
Enough's
yeah.
meaning he needed to
Enough is enough.
brush them after every single meal and could only take them out with a highly invasive surgery. Lil Wayne went to jail roughly 1 year after getting the diamonds, yet was able to delay his sentence by complaining his teeth hurt, with 6ix9ine also showing that jail and bad jewelry often go hand in hand. On the cheaper end, 6ix9ine spent $750,000 on a diamond-covered Bruce the Shark from Finding Nemo, yet there were $2 more million-dollar chains which were even dumber purchases. Firstly, there was his spinning rainbow 6ix9ine pendant, which he proudly covered in water to prove that it was waterproof, although he should have taken the chance to show off his second $1 million chain, which acted as a water pistol and simply said water. However, if we're on the topic of stupid functional jewelry, then Soulja Boy's Lamborghini necklace has to come next. Soulja Boy explained that he'd bought an actual Lamborghini and needed some jewelry to match, so he'd spend $250,000 on a Lamborghini chain, which had moving wheels and its own remote control, meaning he could drive the chain in various parts of his house.
Someone tell me the relevance of needing a remote control to operate your chain. Yeah, nothing's coming to me.
Soulja Boy eventually gave the chain to a friend as a birthday present, although he still had other pieces of highly speculative jewelry. For example, he dedicated a different piece to the Transformers movie and spent $500,000 on a mediocre chain reading "The world is yours." Although while Soulja Boy might have owned the Earth, the entire solar system belonged to Takeoff. The monstrous piece featured 4 planets, 2 stars, the sun, and its own NASA rocket ship. The piece was valued by a jewelry expert who appeared on GQ.
That setup right there to get done with all those carats, all that ice, at least $500,000.
Although the other 2 Migos members might have taken things even further.
That
For
chain was
example,
on too.
Quavo spent $250,000 to put himself in the Ratatouille movie, which accompanied 2 equally wild Yoda and Crash Bandicoot chains, neither of which were as crazy as Offset's most viral piece, a diamond-encrusted trap house.
This is $250 a quarter. It's heavy too. It's more than a kilo.
The chain was hailed as being, quote, ridiculously detailed, complete with graffiti, an oven, and 2 figurines of Offset, both of them armed, although the trap house wasn't nearly as gangster as Shorty Lowe's crack vial on a necklace, or Method Man's ice pick chain, which he couldn't get past TSA security because they thought it could be used as a weapon. Ghostface's Versace medallion was somehow even more obnoxious, especially when combined with his solid gold eagle bracelet, although for Young Jock's Hustlenomics chain, there are simply no words to explain how bad it is. Rather, we might have to look at the jewelry owned by Lil Duval, whose entire collection is designed to mock these other rappers.
That's not even bad.
For example, he showed up to a birthday bash wearing a plastic fake-ass chain before trolling every other rapper with a diamond-encrusted toilet. He'd then post an image of rapper chains to his Instagram with a caption reading, "My toilet chain almost 10 years old, and I'm still shitting on all of you." Although if there's one man who could out-troll the troll, it's gotta be Flavor Flav, whose oversized diamond-covered clocks are so damn stupid, it makes him an extremely memorable artist. Giving off a similar vibe is Slick Rick's atrocious satellite dish-looking Rolex, which was shown on GQ with the rest of his chains, all of which were bought because of their crazy size. I love how he keeps trying to put meaning behind the reasons he bought his jewelry, but it really was just because it was the biggest thing in the store. But if Riff Raff Shark Teeth Grill has taught us anything, it's that rappers buy these terrible pieces of jewelry so they can stand out from the crowd. And whether that be DJ Mustard's mustard bottle, Waka Flocka's foghorn leghorn rooster, or Just Blaze's PS3 controller, it's safe to say that these rappers have achieved exactly that.
I try not to judge what people should do with their own money. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like if you've worked hard for it and you've earned it, then you do what you want. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't affect me one iota, but some of these chains, bro, says a lot about the IQs of some of these gentlemen at the time of purchase, bro. If you're broke today and I gotta look at a chain that's $500,000 that you spent years ago, like, I don't know, bro. Like I said, bro, we don't get far judging people, because, you know, if we had our own, you know what I mean, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't buy chains, but we probably buy our own dumb shit. But some of these chains were kind of mind-boggling, bro. Like, I didn't think it was that bad. I knew it was gonna be bad and a little funny, but this shit was embarrassing. Embarrassing, especially if y'all broke today. Y'all should. Damn, bro. I'm gonna highlight you guys. This was rappers who bought the stupidest jewelry ever, and I'm not even gonna front. These were some stupid ideas, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, can't even get behind that. That's just fucking stupid. I'm gone.